Welcome back to the channel, guys, where automotive and electronics come together to form a passion. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly lubricate your car. Let's get started. Guys, I know I have been missing out in action for quite some time. I highly apologize. It's due to the fact that I needed to focus on my video editing and my overall camera quality skills. But I am back now, and it's going to be daily content from now onwards. I'm going to be uploading on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those 3 days. And I'm also going to be starting a new series called Maintenance. Basically focusing on the maintenance, basic maintenance of your vehicle. So today's video is the first episode in a long line of videos coming up dedicated to maintenance of your vehicle. Let's get started. So today's video is dedicated to simple maintenance. Now I'm going to rate my videos from 0 to 10 in terms of how easy it is to do this work. And today's video is basically a 2 on that scale. And what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to properly clean out your hinges, your door locks, and how to properly care for them and lubricate them. What happens is over time, your door hinges and your door locks do collect dust and dirt, and also the grease that holds them in place tends to wear out. And that basically what happens is sand then gets in between the two sleeves or whatever, damages your rubber seals, can prevent the door from unlocking or locking easily, and can eventually lead to the door seizing. So my video today is going to be about preventing that from happening. Now this ideally you should do every year to 2 years, cleaning out depending on how much you're driving. If you do not driving, then it should be every year. If you do quite not that much, then it should be every 2 to 3 years where you do this type of maintenance. Okay, so the tools or the stuff that you need to do this job properly is as follows. Number one, you need a type of degreaser. This can be dishwashing liquid in a bottle mixed up with some water, or it can also be engine degreaser. It depends on whatever you feel like using, as long as it's a degreaser. Then you will need a toothbrush. You will see why you need that in a few seconds. You will also need, I got your baby wipes because they're quite excellent. This is actually a dried out version of baby wipes, but you can also use a rag or some tissue as well, just to wipe off the excess dirt and grime. And then you will also need some gloves. Gloves are needed when you're applying the grease. You don't want to get it all over your fingers, trust me. And then there's finally the grease. It doesn't have to be anything special. It can just be any grease as long as it's a grease, so that you can properly lubricate whatever moves when you open your door, close your door, etc. And then for the last bit, a pencil. Hold on, in this video, I want you guys to check down below if that subscribe button is red. If it's red, it's going to spoil your view, but I suggest that you press it so that it blends in with the background and doesn't disturb you while you're watching this video. And while you're at it, if a bell icon comes next to your subscribe button, you will want to click that so that you get notified immediately, because why would you not get notified of my videos? Okay guys, let's get started with the door lock mechanism. Now as you can see, there's a hinge here, and basically what you want to do is take your brush as it is, and you just want to brush off all the dust on it. As you can see, there's quite a bit of dust coming out. Now after you're done with that, you would notice that you have this type of pin here as well, and this kind of regulates the door when it goes out, so it stops at certain positions. And as you can notice that this had grease, but it has dried off. So basically now what you need to do is you need to take some degreaser, spray it on, take your brush and scrub it so that all the dirt and stuff that is stuck on it can come off. And then an old piece of cloth or a rag or some tissue paper, and wipe it off so it looks super clean. Now once you're done with cleaning it properly, as you can see it's pretty clean, you want to then make sure your gloves are on and start putting some grease. So you want to scoop up some grease on your glove, just like so, and you want to lightly rub it on it. Until the whole thing is coated evenly. Once you're done with that, you're essentially done with the whole procedure of doing one side door. Then you're going to clean off any excess, like some was on this rubber here, just like that, and you're done with one side door jamb. Now we come to the door lock, or the door lock mechanism. As you can see, this eventually does pick up quite a bit of dirt, although it does have a bit of grease still left inside, which is a good thing. So you want to repeat the same procedure that you did on the other on the hinge mechanism on the door itself. So basically what you want to do now is the same thing. Spray it with some degreaser, take a brush, scrub it out properly, and you want to make sure that you get it in all over the place there. And finally, you want to take a cloth and properly clean it up. As you can see, there's quite a bit of gunk inside. Now this same mechanism can be in your boot latch and your bonnet latch, so you can do the same procedure for that as well. So now after you're done with that, you now want to lubricate that. So you're going to put some grease on your hands and you're going to properly rub it all over the inside. Do take more if necessary. As you can see, that's properly lubricated up. You're going to then take your cloth and wipe off any excess. And just like that, you're done, but not quite yet. Now these type of locks have a secondary part that needs to be cleaned as well, and that is the pin. Now this pin is just basically going to do the same thing all over again, where you take your degreaser and you're going to spray it, your brush where you're going to scrub it, and then your cloth where you're going to wipe it, and then finally you're going to take some grease and you're going to lubricate the ends. Okay guys, now that we are done with the most greasiest part, let's go to the easier part, where I'm going to be showing you guys how to lubricate your ignition lock and your door locks and your keys as well. So if your key gets a bit stuck inside the ignition barrel, or when you turn to unlock your door or whatever, this should ease it up. Now I should stress that do not put grease or any type of oil in your lock, in your door lock and your ignition, especially your ignition. You want to get a pencil, and the pencil nib is made of graphite, and the graphite, you're going to take it and you're going to rub it against your key, coating it until the key turns kind of silver as well. And this is a a lubricant, a dry lubricant as it's called. And what you're going to do is then you're going to put your key into the lock. So after running the key over with the pencil lead, which is a form of dry lubrication, you're going to put your key in the ignition and you're going to cycle it through, and then you're going to repeat it again, as in rubbing the pencil on it. Obviously you need to do it properly all around. Just because I'm recording, I can't really but if your key is getting stuck in ignition, you're going to repeatedly do this until it becomes loose enough. However, if it doesn't become loose enough, then you have another problem. But if it does, then it's good for you. You're going to continuously put it in and you're going to take it out. It's also a good idea to do it on your door locks as well, due to the fact that these are hardly used, especially if you have central locking. So just to be on the safe side, you want to lubricate them as well, just to make sure that they still work after some time. Okay guys, if you have come this far, that means you have really enjoyed the video. So could you please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more. Until next time.